Hey guys, it's me Sean from TechTraderWebs.com, YouTube Constance MP, and today I would like to bring to you guys the unboxing of the Nexus 4 here. A few things I would like to go over real quick. As you guys can see here, this is the box it was shipped in, right there, and it came with a Google Play receipt. I don't really want to show you guys the actual intangibles here, or the box and everything, because it has a bit of personal information. So we'll get to the unboxing. This is the Nexus 4 by LG from Google, the fourth Nexus device, following the Nexus 1, Nexus S, and Galaxy Nexus. You can purchase this on the Google Play Store in the 8 and 16 gig variety. And let's get to it. So you guys can see the device on the front right there. I believe this is a wallpaper available in the device that's showing right now. You have the Nexus branding. You can see the little X here with the 4 dashes of the Google colors. Nexus 4 on the left side, and it says LG Life's Good. On the back, you have the best of Google. Shows you all the Google services. You have the Google Chrome icon, the Google Places icon, or Latitude, I believe, and the Google Plus icon there, which is their social media site. Below that, you have Beyond Smart. It tells you some of the specs of the device. A 4.7 inch display, a cutting edge quad core processor, and GSM HSPA Plus compatibility. And below there is solely wireless, telling you that there's Android Beam, which is you can connect the two phones together, basically using the NFC technology, cloud syncing, and latest software updates. So basically it's just telling you that everything's wireless. Below that, you have some little branding logo, you know, the CCE, Bluetooth, I don't think the FCC IDs here. It tells you the bands, the spectrum down there, if you guys can see that, and then it says you can't, or you shouldn't throw this away. On the right side is the exact same as the left side, where it says Nexus 4. And we'll get back to the front. Zoom out a little bit. And on the bottom, I'm not going to show you guys that, but basically it's just the a bunch of numbers, like the IMEI number, the SKU number, the serial number. So a bunch of stuff specific to your device. But it does tell you the model number on the bottom and what kind you have. Here it says black 8GB US. So that's the description of what I have, and it also says it's made in Korea. So let's get to the unboxing. Slide this out and take this off. Well, you guys can see it's just a black box. There's a little bit of tape on the bottom. So we'll slide this off. I already pre-cut it. And the Nexus logo also here is a little metallic. So just a little quick note. We'll take the device out here if we can get it out. Just flip it upside down like most people do when they unbox it, and put this off to the side. You can see nothing there. That's where the device is. It might fool you because there's a little tab that looks like you can open this up, but there's nothing in it. Your manuals are right here on top. You guys can see here Nexus 4 starting guide, Nexus 4 safety and warranty. Put that off to the side as well. SIM card ejector tool. Don't need that. Well, it actually, you would need it for the micro SIM card that's in the device. So, but it's sort of a one-time deal. You put it in and then it's done. You guys can see here is a travel adapter for you to plug into your wall, or also known as a wall adapter. You plug the USB in here, and you have the prongs there. It's different for every country. The US has a 2-pin, so that's why that's there. And you have the USB cable. I'm pretty sure that this is the generic USB cable with most LG devices. So, yeah, it's pretty standard. I will have to get a micro SIM card from my carrier, T-Mobile, because I do not have one, and this runs with a micro SIM card as opposed to the normal SIM card. So I'll have to take care of that a little bit later on. So we'll just put this back together real quick and get to the device. So you guys can see the device here. Basically, it's a nice black slate device. It's a 4.7-inch IPS LCD screen with 1024 by 768 high definition display resolution on it. At the top, you have light and proximity, your speaker grill, which is very small. You can even see that. Turn on the flash here. You guys can see it there. The light and proximity is right there. You have a speaker grill, and you have a front-facing, I believe that's 1.3 megapixel camera. Could be VGA. I'll try to leave that in the description. Like I said, the screen is not a 4.7-inch IPS HD display with 1024 by 768 resolution. So it's full high definition. Below that you have absolutely nothing, but there is a hidden LED light for the indicator, which you can see right in that area right there. I do actually, well, it's not full high definition. It's 720p, so whatever resolution that is, that's the screen. I believe it might be 1024 by 720. I'm not sure. Try to get that right also. Here you have your micro SIM card on the left side and your volume rocker. It's a little clicky. You have a nice little plastic soft touch bezel. Area going around the phone rim, and there's a nice little bezel because it's a curved display. A nice little chrome bezel going around the device. Continue on with on the top you have your 3.5mm headphone jack and a microphone for noise cancellation. On the right side you have your power button. Sadly there isn't a dedicated camera button, but that's, it's fine. This is something that you don't that you're not used to finding on all touch devices. On the bottom you have two screws, which I guess is sort of an LG trademark, and you have a microphone and a micro USB port to charge and sync. And on the back, as you guys can see here, there's a very nice shimmery pattern, which basically shows off this engineering, because it's an all glass back, and it's a very, very cool pattern that goes through the device. So here you have the camera. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. And it's an 8 megapixel camera, autofocus. It can take HDR photos, if I'm not mistaken. And you have flash below it, a 1080p video capture at 30 frames per second. You have your Nexus branding right there. Turn off the flash. Oh, you can't even see it. Well, it's there. And we'll get to it. We'll get to the device. It's a dual. We'll press the power on button here. And hopefully it'll turn on for us. Hold it down. There we go. I got a little vibration, and it says Google. This display is looking pretty good. Keep it on. This is your Nexus X. It's a quad-core processor, so it's very fast. Snapdragon, and there we are. We're already there. So we'll scroll through. We'll select United States English, and we'll click Start. You need to insert a SIM card. Like I said, I have to get that issue taken care of later, so we'll just skip that for now. It's looking for a Wi-Fi network. It's found my Wi-Fi network, so I'll put in the password real quick off screen. And there's a little bit of haptic feedback as I'm typing in the password, and I can feel it. Just look at that. Yeah. Okay. And we'll connect now that I've put it in. Let's connect. It's connecting. And it's connected. Your phone is connecting to Wi-Fi. Do you have a Google account? Gmail? Answer yes. And I'll put it in real quick. Password. And I'm done. It just says I have to sign in with some terms and use, so click OK, keep me up to date with offers, signing in, take a few moments, and it's going to bring in all my, aggregate all my data. So it says record Google account, and keep this phone backed up, yep, and yep. I'm good with that. It's going to restore your account. This could take a while, and it's going to do that. You guys can see it looks really nice to display. The viewing angles are great. It's very fast. Google Apps, use your location. No, I'm not going to do that. I can change that in the settings, so it's good. And I'll click yes. Just a sec. Ready to use. Finish. And there we go. We're in the device. Make yourself at home. It's showing you what you can do. To click the home button to get started. And we'll click the app button. Click the app button. Now it's showing you how to use your application. Choose some apps. Tap and hold to add it to your home screen. So I know how to do that. It's showing downloads. So we'll do that. Long press that, and we'll place it on your home screen. So I'm assuming that most of the apps are there. You can see it's already starting to show some stuff from my account, and in the settings it can show you that it's running off the screen. I'll show you that it's running Android 4.2.2. I'll just click that a bunch of times, and there you go. It's running 4.2.2 Jelly Bean, as you guys can see here. So this is me, Sean, from TechJodoWebs.com. Use the code SMP, and this is the unboxing of the Nexus 4. Real quick, I'll give you a slight hardware comparison. This is my iPod Touch 5th generation. Put that on the side of it. Put it back here and zoom out a little bit. And you guys can see it's a little beat up. But that's a size comparison. I'll move down a little bit. And I'll move. There you go. And you guys can see it's a little beat up. But that's a size comparison. Roughly, it's the size of the iPod. The entire iPod is the size of the display itself. And also, don't forget that this is part of the display, these buttons down here. It's a little bit thinner than the Nexus 4, my iPod is. Like I said, it's not as big of a footprint, and it's definitely not as wide. So it's not as long, not as wide, and not as thick. But by no means is the Nexus 4 a thick phone. This has Wi-Fi to 2.11, A, B, G, and N, Bluetooth, I believe it's 4.0. NFC is inside of it, and it has a quad-core processor. That's 4 cores with a Adreno GPU. So this is a powerhouse for devices that basically is a benchmark for most devices. You guys can see a bunch of apps and all that starting to populate, and yeah, so I'll get back to you guys with later coverage on this device. It feels very good, very smooth. You do get a few things, like you get transformers preloaded with this device, or on the Google Play Store for free. And yeah, so anyways, this is me, Sean from TechJodoWebs.com. You took on SMP, and this is my unboxing of the Google Nexus 4 by LG. I'll talk to you guys in a later video, and goodbye.